final leg. We're here to talk about the final day of the World Championships. 10 days of amazing competition, and this last day did not disappoint. We're going to jump right into that women's 100-meter hurdles to cap off the event. We saw amazing performances here. Danielle Williams was coming up against Kendra Harrison. Both of them were touted as the favorites going in. Of course, Kendra Harrison is the world record holder, and Williams was the world leader, setting multiple personal bests this season. But it turned out to be a major upset. Nia Ali, who had been improving throughout the rounds and is essentially a championship performer. She set a personal best in the semifinals behind Danielle Williams, but then in the finals, she got out quick. She maintained herself, and she won by a huge margin. Got that gold medal in a personal best of 12.34 seconds. That moves her to number 9 all time in the 100-meter hurdles, and she is a mother of 2 children. She just had her second child not too long ago, so great performance from her. Kendra Harrison managed to come up for second place with a best of 12.46 seconds, so really great performance, her first outdoor medal. But then Danielle Williams, we saw her get to third place, just almost missing that silver medal in 12.47 seconds, so nice bronze medal for her there. So great performances by all these ladies. Again, Nia Ali absolutely dominating in significant fashion. No one really expected her to win 12.34 seconds. Let's move over to the men's 1500 meters. We had Timothy Cheruiyot. He was coming in as the clear favorite, having run 3:28 this season already. He is undefeated for the season, and he knew that he was not going to be able to be touched by the rest of the field, so he went out fast. He held the lead for the entire race. Absolutely dominating fashion. He continued that pace and just stretched things out, went all the way to the line with a best here of 3:29.26 seconds. Great performance from him. This is not a typical championship race. Usually we see a tactical race, but Cheruiyot took it out knowing that no one was going to be able to catch him. Then we saw McLoofy. He managed to come out with a best of 3:31.38 seconds for the silver medal. Then for the bronze medal position, we had Lewandowski. He managed to run 3:31.46. So great performances here. Again, Cheruiyot, he really just took things out, absolutely dominated the pace, and came out with that gold medal in the World Championships. Let's jump over to that women's long jump. So the defending champion, Brittany Reese, unfortunately did not make the finals here. So that really just cleared the way and opened the door for Malaika Mihambo, who was the clear favorite coming in, having already jumped a world lead of 7.16 meters. But she took things to another level, managed to jump another personal best, 7.30 meters. That is not only a personal best and national record, that moves her to number 12 all time in the long jump. So great performance from her. This is the 4th farthest jump this century since the year 2000. So amazing performance there. In the silver medal position from Ukraine, we had Romanchuk. She managed to jump a best of 6.92 meters, just moving into that silver medal position late in the competition. But then in the bronze medal position, we had an Then in the bronze medal position from Nigeria, we had Essa Brume. She managed to jump 6.91 meters. So great performance by all these ladies. Again, Malaika Mihambo jumping that 7.30 meter jump. Amazing performance, really showing that she can really go for something far and is setting herself up really well for Tokyo next year. Now let's talk about those relays. So both the men and the women capped off the meet running the 4x4s at the end of the competition. The U.S. were the overwhelming favorites coming into the meet, both on the men's and the women's side, and they did not disappoint. First on the women, we had an all-star team here. Phyllis Francis, she led things off for the USA with a great leg there. Then in second, we had Sydney McLaughlin coming back off her performance in the hurdles, where she ran a huge personal best, the 2nd fastest time in history. Then she passed off to Dalilah Muhammad, again, the world record holder, breaking her own world record in the 400-meter hurdles. She was on the 3rd leg here, ran amazing. And then finally on the anchor leg, we had Jonathis. She managed to run a personal best in the open 400 meters, getting 4th place, and she anchored off and led the U.S. team to a winning time of 3 minutes 18.92 seconds. So great performance by them. In silver medal position, we had Poland. They managed to run a national record of 3:21.89 seconds. So then we had the bronze medal with Jamaica in 3:22.37 seconds, anchored by Sharika Jackson, who also anchored that 4x1. So great performances by all these ladies in the 4x4. Moving over to the men's side, though, we also had the United States. They ran a really high quality field. Of course, you didn't have Michael Norman, but they were led off by Fred Curley. Then he passed off to Michael Cherry, who then passed off to Will London, who had that great leg in the semifinals. And then they finished things off with Rai Benjamin, the silver medalist from the 400-meter hurdles. They managed to run with a best of 2:56.69 seconds, one of their fastest times. It's the fastest time that they've run since 2008 in the Olympics. So great performance there. Jamaica came up for 2nd place with 2:57.90 seconds. And then in 3rd place, we had Belgium. The Borlée brothers, always known for their great relays. They managed to run 2:58.78. So great performance by all these men and women in the 4x4. Now, finishing things off on the track side, we had the men's 10,000 meters. Like the other mid-distance and distance races, this did not disappoint. They went out fast and really pushed the pace here. We had Cheptegei from Uganda. He was working together with his other teammate to really go for this win. Once his teammate dropped out, he was all in for it, going for that win. But Kajelka from Ethiopia, he was not to be defeated. He wanted to get that win as well. He was disappointed he couldn't run the 5,000, so he was going for it here. Both of these guys ran for it. They were going head-to-head down the straight, but Cheptegei, he managed to get the win. 26 minutes, 48.36 seconds. A great performance for him that moves him all the way up on the all-time list to number 18 on the 10,000 list. Right behind him, we had Kajelcha running 26, 49.34 seconds. That moves him to number 23 on the all-time 10,000 meter list. And right behind them in third place for the bronze medal position, we had Kipruto from Kenya. He managed to run 26:50.32 seconds. So great performances by all these guys. Again, Cheptegei from Uganda getting that 10,000 meter gold medal. Now let's finish things off with the men's javelin throw. The German throwers have been extremely consistent over the past couple years, but we lost Thomas Roller, the Olympic champion, in the heats. He didn't make it through to the finals, but we did have Johannes Vetter, the 2017 world champion, and also in the qualifying rounds, he managed to throw an 89-meter throw. So he was looking good for the final, but it turned out to be Anderson Peters from Grenada. He managed to get a huge best of 86.89 meters. Not his personal best, but that moved him to the gold medal spot, really taking control there. Right in silver medal position behind him, we had Magnus Kurt from Estonia, who has been leading the world and really consistent. He managed to throw 86.21 meters. And then we had Johannes Vetter from Germany. He got the bronze medal in 85.37 meters. So great performance by all these guys in that men's javelin throw. All right, so those are the highlights from the final day of the World Championships in Doha. That caps things off for the 10-day meet, the World Championships. Amazing performances across the board. Make sure you guys keep tuning in. We're still going to have a couple recaps. I'm going to give some breakdowns of my thoughts from the World Championships and a couple performances that we had there. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys like the video. Leave a comment below on your favorite performance from the entire World Championships, and let's get talking there. All right, so keep tuning in, and we'll be back again very soon. Thanks.